FM, all lively Sunsplash, Betty, Thompson, Tintasikiti, on the hills of Efalaye, on the vibrant waves, Efalaye, Nawawa, Tindabiaru, Tangu, you, keep it loud, on the dial, Sunsplash, FM, all lively Sunsplash, Betty, Thompson, Tintasikiti, on the hills of Efalaye, on the vibrant waves, Efalaye, Nawawa, Tindabiaru, Tangu, you, keep it loud, on the dial, Sunsplash, FM, all lively Sunsplash, Betty, Thompson, Tintasikiti, on the hills of Efalaye, on the vibrant waves, Efalaye, Nawawa, Tindabiaru, Tangu, you, keep it loud, on the dial, Sunsplash, FM, all lively Sunsplash, Betty, Thompson, Tintasikiti, on the hills of Efalaye, on the vibrant waves, Efalaye, Nawawa, Tindabiaru, Tangu, you, keep it loud, on the dial, Sunsplash, FM, all lively Sunsplash, Betty, Thompson, Tintasikiti, on the hills of Efalaye.
Good afternoon, it's 12 o'clock. I am at the Yegi, Bamingbade with the 12 o'clock news, broadcasting live from Sunsplash FM, iPhone, Alaye, Ekiti State. First, the top story. Oyebanji felicitates Muslims at Eid Kabir. ADC primary in Somawal as a Measure Church article win. CDS deploys SPY spy aircraft special forces. 30,000 Fulani militants for the Nigerians insecurity US report. To the news in detail. Sunsplash FM felicitates Muslim faithful on Eid-e-Kabir celebration. The management of Sunsplash FM warmly felicitates with all Muslim faithful in Efalaye, Ekiti State, and across Nigeria on the joyous occasion of the Eid-e-Kabir celebration. As Muslims across the world commemorate this sacred festival of sacrifice, obedience, love, and faith, the station urges adherents to continue to uphold the values of peace, unity, tolerance, and selfless service to humanity as specified by Prophet Abraham. Sunsplash. Sunsplash FM also prays that this season will bring renewed hope, abundant blessings, peace, and progress to families, communities, and the nation at large. The station encourages citizens to celebrate responsibly to continue to promote harmony among people of different religious and cultural backgrounds. The management equally salutes and appreciates all members of passengers, engineers, correspondents, marketers, sales, and supporters of the station for their dedication, commitment, and unwavering support towards the continuous growth and success of Sunsplash FM. Your professionalism and sacrifices remain highly valued and appreciated. Sunsplash FM remains committed to quality broadcasting, community development, and promoting the values of unity and responsible journalism in society. We wish all Muslim faithful a peaceful, joyful, and memorable Eid-Cup celebration. Moving on, the Ekiti State Governor Biodun Oyebanji has congratulated the Muslim Ummah on the occasion of this year's Eid-Cup festival. In a goodwill message signed by his special advisor on media, Mr. Yinka Oyebode, the governor described the Eid-Cup as a sacred festival of sacrifice, faith, and joy for the Muslim faithful. Governor Yebanji congratulated Muslims in Ekiti State and across Nigeria for witnessing another Eid-Cup, emphasizing that sacrifice remains a fundamental requirement for attaining success, victory, fulfillment, and lasting joy. He noted that the principle is specified in the story of Prophet Ibrahim's obedience to the command of Allah to sacrifice his son Ismail, which Aram ultimately offered in his stead. The governor urged Muslims to imbibe the core lesson of Eid-Cup, which is total submission to the will of Almighty Allah, noting that church devotion comes with immense spiritual rewards. In the meantime, former Rivers State Governor and presidential aspirant of the African Democratic Congress, Rotimi Amaechi, yesterday rejected the outcome of the party's presidential primary election, describing the results collated from across the country as concocted. Amaechi, one of the three contenders of the APC presidential ticket alongside former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and economist Muhammad Ayatuddin, announced his position in the statement posted on his verified X handle. The former Minister of Transportation alleged that widespread voter disenfranchisement made the exercise conducted across the 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory on Monday. Amaechi's rejection of the exercise came barely 4 hours after fellow aspirant Ayatuddin announced his decision to boycott the final collation and declaration ceremony in Abuja over alleged widespread irregularities. Moving on, more standard bearers of the People's Democratic Party for executive and legislative positions have emerged ahead of the 2027 general election. Similarly, the African Democratic Congress has held governorship primaries across states, with Dr. Muhammad Patugil emerging as this governorship candidate in Niger State for the 2027 general elections. In Gombe, former Minister of Communications and Digital Economy Issa Pantami yesterday emerged as the governorship candidate of the PDP in the state following his affirmation by party delegates. Announcing the result, the chairman of the PDP Gombe electoral panel, George Yenlog, declared Pantima the party's sole candidate and affirmed him in line with the party's guidelines. This comes about a week after his withdrawal from the All Progressives Congress primaries in the state. In the meantime, the Federal High Court in Abuja yesterday declared former President Goodluck Jonathan eligible to participate in the 2027 presidential election. The judgment elicited a positive reaction from the Kabiru Turaki-led faction of the People's Democratic Party, which earlier granted a screening waiver to Jonathan to pave the pathway for his presidential ambition. The PDP faction, which scheduled its primaries for May 28, 2026, in a statement issued yesterday by its interim National Publicity Secretary Ini Emmenberg described the ruling as being in line with the law and Kama says, according to the PDP, the legal action was an unnecessary distraction that should not have been instituted. The judge, who said that the Federal High Court in Yenagoa and an appeal court had already held that Jonathan was eligible to run, said he was bound by the decision of the appellate court. The Christian Association of Nigeria has called on leaders across the country to demonstrate sacrifice through honesty, service, and compassion as Muslims celebrate the year's Eid-el-Kabir. In a statement issued today and signed by CAN President Archbishop Daniel Oko, the association congratulated Muslim faithful in Nigeria and across the world on the celebration, describing Eid-el-Kabir as a symbol of faith, obedience, and devotion to God. CAN said the occasion comes at a difficult period for many Nigerians facing economic hardship, insecurity, and uncertainty about their future. The association also prayed for peace, healing, and renewed hope across the country while wishing Muslims a peaceful Eid-el-Kabir celebration. To wrap up the news for 12 p.m., here are the top stories once again. Oyebanji felicitates Muslims at Eid-el-Kabir. ADC Marine to all as Amechi Richards article win. CDS deploys a spy aircraft, special forces. 30,000 Fulani militants fueling Nigeria's insecurity, US report. And there's it on news update for 12 o'clock on Sunsplash FM. Thank you for listening. Have a great and wonderful day ahead. I am Adeyege Bamigbade.
Sunsplash, ibi tí ìtànsán ti ń tàn sí gidi. On the hills of Ẹ̀fọn Àlàyé, on the vibrant waves. Ẹ̀fọn Àlàyé làwa wà tàbí dàbíàrú. Dàrú, you. Keep it loud on the dial. Sunsplash, FM, the lively choice. Sunsplash, ibi tí ìtànsán ti ń tàn sí gidi. On the hills of Ẹ̀fọn Àlàyé, on the vibrant waves. Ẹ̀fọn Àlàyé làwa wà tàbí dàbíàrú. Dàrú, you.